Welcome back to Introducing Mindcrack. Today we are joined by...
Kev!
It says there, ArtsByKev.
Well, the ArtsBy is kind of like a predicament, you know, it's a build-up for the Kev, right? It's like ArtsByKev, right? That's kind of how it works. Yeah.
That's how it works. We are going to put 30 minutes on the clock to figure out what Kev is all about.
Oof, that's going to be cool. All right, interested.
And
ready,
we're going to do
ready,
it
I'm prepared.
in Abba caving, in a very impressive looking cave from up here, I gotta say.
Yeah, excited.
All right.
To die.
Just in case that happens, we of course have ourselves
Oh no, not these.
a couple of good night sleeps beds to reset our spawn point.
Okay.
There you
It's
go.
about time then. I finally just accepted this is a fate of mine that I have to click on one of these beds.
If you so desire some supplies, I've got for you the Silk Touch pick.
Oh, that's moist.
I've got
Wait,
for
it's-
you
Oh.
2 stacks of torches.
Oh, then I got 4 stacks of torches almost.
I got
I'm
you
prepped.
2 more stacks of planks.
Oh, this is good.
A lovely bundle.
Hey, I can use that.
A brand new shield.
A brand new one. Oh, I like that fresh smell. I'm going to
fresh.
bring that to my oven. There we go. Perfect.
And some baked potatoes.
Oh, even better.
Everything else?
Thank you.
That's on you. This lovely chainmail armor.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me about the helmet.
The helmet,
Now
yeah.
I look like a decent pro. I've been doing this for ages. People wouldn't even know.
30 minutes on the clock. And
All
if
right.
you're ready, let's go.
You say that with such enthusiasm. All right, yeah, I guess I am. I guess.
Yes, let's do it. Let's get down there. Let's get
All
some
right.
wars.
Oh, all right. So what are we looking for? Non-copper? Oh, there's copper. Oh, never mind then. I'm just going to ignore that.
Yep, copper, no good to you, but iron is.
All right. So copper, not. Iron is. Coal? Is that something we want to have?
So coal isn't going to be for points, but you
okay, never
might
mind that. I'll just
need
ignore that.
more torches, so don't forget about that.
No. I stack. Oh, there's. No, I'm not going to that way. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm looking for.
All right, as we get down into here, this is all about you. How do you describe
all about
yourself
me.
as a Minecraft player?
Oh, wow. I've been around the Minecraft space for a long time. I started playing this game all the way back in alpha. Not for long, though. We were a bunch of people that played Battlefield 2, if you remember that old game.
Oh, yeah.
Swedish developed, right, DICE game. And one of the guys happened to know one of the friends of Notch at the time. So we were a few that got to play the alpha that just like through there. Actually, quick question. Amethyst, is that something on the list that I want to grab?
It is not.
It's not. Ah, shoot. Never mind. Yeah, so that's basically kind of like where it started. Tested out the Minecraft in the very early ages, and then glass carpet stuff, all of that. Just kind of good old school, lovey-dovey. Oh, I'm really taking these arrows to my face with quality. Know what I'm doing.
Don't forget your new
All right.
shield.
Hey, I don't need a new shield. I've got a spider in my face. Okay, this is actually really interesting already. Woof! How many mobs can I take to the face at once? That's the question for tonight.
I'm the one asking questions here. Come on.
Right now, I am asking myself what I'm doing. So beyond that, I've been around the Minecraft space for a significant amount of time, not just as a regular core player, enjoying the game, but beyond that, I used to run a roleplay server together with a friend, and I've also been a build team member for quite some significant time in
interesting.
this space as well. Yeah, no. So, Hypixel build team, stuff like that, is places I've been dabbling with my feet in. But ultimately, I kind of set out on a different path. I didn't enjoy this what we would call it, like slab spur kind of burst of building that a lot of people used to do back then.
Right.
I was more so on the player perspective. I like when people get to kind of like see the game up close and enjoy it in a scale that seems relevant to the game. Like it's relatable as a player. That it's like I'm there enjoying this space as a person in a scale that seems relevant or like reasonable to my own. So therefrom I kind of like derived building. Steampunk was one of my first themes that I explored, and then from there it just kind of took off in a lot of different things. And then beyond that, in the Minecraft space, I've been pretty dormant for quite some time, and then I appeared randomly into a marketplace team that was requesting some textures to be made for them. A while back, And then from there, it just escalated to a lot of different things. One of them, in particular, is that I nowadays own my own marketplace, Steam, the Bedrock Marketplace.
Oh, nice.
And I am also a pretty nerdy Blockbench guy. Blockbench, if you don't know about that, or if any viewers don't know about that, is the 3D development / 3D modeling software that we use to like make custom models for Minecraft with. And when I first came across the software, I realized there was a lot of like poorly made documentation for it. And so I thought, hey, there's a good opportunity here to not only engage people with it, because I come from a background in 3D. I've done like 3D Studio, Maya, and all of those softwares back in time. And it just felt kind of natural to utilize the information I had from then and pivot into kind of teaching people about Blockbench. The things that I picked up on early that I found was intuitive with it. And so I started doing tutorials on YouTube. Just 2020, I think it was, on this channel, ArtsByKev channel. And from there, it's been a pretty interesting path. Microsoft picked up on it, and I'm now also an official source on the Microsoft forums for Bedrock development. If you ever want to learn about Blockbench, you can check out my old school tutorials. I've got new ones in the works as well. They're just a bit paced out, because one is going to have to make a living as well, right? So sometimes you make tutorials, and sometimes you do everything beyond that. Chasing the life money that we so desperately crave to, buy pizzas and make sure the son has diapers and important stuff in life, basically. So that's been about that. I've been around the space, like I said, building and modeling, and now I'm with the SMP here. I'm coming back to kind of like just enjoying building. Yeah. Taking a good time to develop a weird base. We'll still have to figure out what kind of theme it is. It's going to definitely go a bit all over the place until we settle for something where the viewers are kind of like, hey, this is what we're going to do, and then I'm going to do the opposite of that, basically. That's my humor. I like to be a bit like against the stream.
Of a lot of the new people that have been added, your name comes up one of the most times of like, what's this guy all about? Like, what's going on? I think
maybe I'm that secretive,
You got a different style too.
Well, what can I say? I've been an avid enjoyer of like the Mindcrack OGs already from back when Minecraft existed. I didn't pay too much attention to it back then, but I knew it was a thing. So I watched a few of the original guys a bit on and off. And then, of course, been enjoying some of the members that trailed off into the Hermitcraft group for a couple of years. And Let's Plays is already, like, they've always been a part of who I am as a person. Like, just this idea of talking. I love talking a lot, and people would get to know that pretty fast. They got to know me in private. I'm a big talker. But I do have a Swedish Let's Play channel, since I am from Sweden. Some people probably don't know that either. I've heard that I sound like I'm British, but that's just an accental twang that I try to run with, so that people do trust me to be English. But if you speak to somebody who is from like Great Britain, they instantly poke out and they're like, "Oh, you have a Swedish melody. You're Swedish, right?" Yeah, I am. they know it instantly. But that channel to me is kind of like my outlet, where I don't have to be too serious.
Gotcha.
But the qualities that I've been doing by running a Let's Play there for about 2 years now, on average, kind of like spread out, is that I've found an editing style that I really vibe with, and that I want to try to utilize as much as possible. And I've been transferring that into the Let's Play here, on Mindcrack as well, and it seems to be very well received.
Nice.
So far. So I'm going to continue with that. I have a few kind of like systematics in it that I run with. And you have to speed up, because I'm picking up all the diamonds behind you.
Oh, I mean, I don't know if I was clear enough with this. We're working together here, so...
Oh, that's what we're doing. I thought I was challenging you.
No,
right,
no,
never mind then.
We are working
together. So I've been racing you so far. Well, in this case, think of me more as your patriotic buddy then. I'm going to be going for all the ores I can see here.
I'm just trying to keep the mobs off of you.
I appreciate that. I thought you were a bit too given. I'm glad I figured out what we're actually doing here. Well, here we go.
I'm not doing great with the mobs currently.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I absolutely know what I'm doing here. I'm just gonna take this little zombie guy with me to the grave, like so, like so, like so, like so, like so, like so, like so. Just he'll have a bit of a hard time getting through me now. I'm just a puncher with my fist, because that's what I do with small, annoying creatures. I punch them with my fist until they submit. Can I just accidentally just borrow this one? Sorry. Oh no! I wanted to get up on it. Well, that's bad. That's bad. I have half a... Yeah.
I'm just trying to keep the mobs off here.
I accidentally clicked the crafting table by not shifting.
Oh, no. Well, the
I'll
good
be
news
down there
is
in a second.
I killed him immediately after you died.
Well, I was telling Moo moments ago before we jumped down there, I'm probably going to die a lot, so expect to see some good messages. That's not a path I can take down. Give me a sec.
I'm going to stay
That's not
close. I don't want to pick up all your stuff, but I'm going to stay close just in case you get lost. I don't want to lose our loot.
Oh, that's fine. I'll be there. I'll be there. But spill the beans. What more are people interested in? I've spoken a bit about my kind of like brief background into this. I maybe should add that I am a university like developed well, not necessarily educator, but I've been running game development education for kids for a couple of years in different scenarios. I currently run a Blockbench course for homeschoolers in the US as well.
Nice.
As part of my kind of like abide time, and then. Beyond that, I also do have a master's degree in serious games and gamification, which is basically game development, but on a university level where you look to utilize game elements and game components, systems, and so forth beyond the scope of gaming, like for marketing, for teaching, for learning, and all of those kind of sources, basically. So I'm a bit of a nerd who don't necessarily like games, but I love games. It's like I have a kind of like a hate-love relationship to video games as a whole. Because of the knowledge that I have, I respect the challenges that emit from games when it comes to like individuals and the challenges they face on a daily basis.
What I'm learning so far is two things you really enjoy. Teaching.
Yeah, speaking a lot.
Teaching and talking.
Yeah, they coincide really well, though.
You missing your shield? Here's your shield.
Oh, no, I could do without that. You've already seen me in action.
You might need
proficient.
it. You might need it.
I'm proficient at clicking the things that makes the shield completely unuseful.
Boy, I was very nervous about how close that Silk Touch pick got to lava.
Oh, no, you don't have to worry. I planned that. Absolutely did. Is there anything in particular people have asked about, or like do you feel like there's a certain topic that they'd be interested to hear about? Because I'm more than willing to spill the beans.
I think it's just more getting to know who you are as a person. Yeah, getting to know you, because your content, I think, was very grabbing to people, but maybe they didn't have any background to how you got to there.
Oh, yeah, okay. So no, it's not my first rodeo on the YouTube platform, for sure. And I've always been a big fan of video and animation and storytelling and all of that in different mediums and aspects. I'm the kind of like, I had a path in my life where I thought for real I was going to approach like stand-up comedy as a pursuit, basically. But it's something I might figure on, because one of the things with stand-up comedy is that you need to have a routine. And I laugh at my own jokes a lot. And I don't think a stand-up comedian does really well if they spend more time laughing at their own really poor jokes than to facilitate an enjoyable experience to people. But the storytelling trope is there. It's just something that I feel like I need to add a bit more girth to as an individual before I'm comfortable doing something along the likes of that. But I should say, on the contrary of that, the Swedish community that I have, it's a community of like 2,000 people as a whole, so it's not like a massive one. But they all, or on the larger amount of them, seem to be very enjoying this kind of like free-form random commentary that I do there, which is a lot of words that aren't words and just sound noise words and silly, goofy things. I wouldn't do here on the English channel, though, because I have respect for my content here. It's maybe a weird thing to say, but there's truth to it. I'm very mindful of the things I do. I'll put it that way.
Gotcha.
I don't like to overplay, even though I can absolutely overplay many times a week on an average basis. Beyond that, I'm a dad. I have a son who's turning 3 in like a month. Been married for 3 years. Been together with my wife for 9 years now. She also studied game development. That's how we met. We played Pokemon Go. This is one of the big things in my life I'd like to tell people about. It's like, yeah. So basically, we had just moved into the same kind of like student dormitory area at university. And so she was moving in a month before me, and then I moved in, and then she had started establishing herself as a Pokemon Go enthusiast, of course, that I didn't know about at the time. And then one of the days, my wife, nowadays wife, but back then, of course, a non-love interest that I didn't even know existed. She got to hear about me because one of her friends said, "Oh, Kev's going to be playing the guitar at one of the open mic sessions. You should come and listen to him." And of course, I did play the guitar. And there's this super, super, super silly song about some Swedish kind of cartoon characters. that I decided to sing for the sake of fun. That is nothing that an adult would normally sing if they're looking to get love or anything like that. It's more like the opposite. It's very silly. If anyone Swedish here is listening, the song Bamseli Skutt. Oh, turn back? Well, there's diamonds down there.
There is.
How could you?
We need more air.
No, we don't need more air. We need the diamonds. That's all we need. Where the air is free. Can wait, with the crafting table. I just accidentally, give me a second, I'll fix this. We need to figure this out ASAP. Otherwise, well, actually, no. I got a solution for this. Hey, no, that doesn't work. I got a bucket for this. All right, this is perfect. And let's do a, it's just that. All right, I'm gonna do this. Let's see if I can get him. I'm pretty convinced that I can get these diamonds now. There we go. And then I'm gonna do. Oh, that didn't work.
Uh-oh.
Come on. It'll be fine. I know it's fine. I know it's fine.
I'm waiting for the message. I'm gonna start making a door.
You don't even know me. You don't even know how professional I am. I know clickety spam bucketing.
Clickety spam bucketing.
I've done this before. It's not my first rodeo in the diamond district. There we go. Fresh diamond. All right, coming right up.
Nice.
1 diamond ore. Can I get the second one as well before I start suffocating? Perfect. All right, let's do some clickety. I'm gonna swim back. There we go. I think I got them.
Nice.
That should be fine. All right. Like I said, I'm not a professional Minecraft player by any means. I'm more the kind of goofy, silly guy who doesn't take myself too seriously. But I love to build. Yes. What?
Just a note. You got one below you and one above you.
What?
A creeper.
Oh, I don't mind that.
Okay.
I think that's exactly what we need to go for.
Okay.
Like some action. People want action, right? Give me a sec. I'm just gonna move in to see here. Like I told you, it's perfect. I got this.
Oh, I didn't even look.
Absolutely.
I was so confident. I didn't even look.
Oh, no. Look at this. We got these guys right in here. They don't even know who they're dealing with. I'm just gonna do this. Perfect. I'm gonna get the creeper in my face as I do that. And I'm gonna do some doodads like this. Now see, that they see me, right? That they don't see you. And this is where the cool part comes into play. So we're gonna move them all the way over here. All right, prepare for this. It's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna blow your mind with my skills here, okay? So I'm going over here, I'm bucketing down, and now that creeper can't get to me. Well, actually, it can. Never mind. Just ignore that creeper for now. And I'm gonna do this. Perfect. See, the zombie can't get to me. And that's how we solved
Absolute skills.
I don't even know why I'm trailing on to the story of me and my wife, because I guess people at this point have already clicked off the video. But it was wholesome, and she studied animation and I studied sound design for games, and we got to know one another pretty well, and she invited me to watch some movies, and then, shortly thereafter we were an item. Well, yeah, that's the word. And from there it's just been a beautiful amount of years until we then decided to get our son, and now he is the beautiful thing in our lives, the things that makes all of this worth it. Though I'll say in courtesy of the future, that Casper, if you hear this and you think I'm an absolute moron in your teens, then Dad still loves you, okay? So well, it might not be evident all the times as I'm bashing you, all right? That's just part of
as a new parent myself, I definitely think about that. It's definitely in the back of my head. Yeah, I've got a 2.5-year-old.
Oh, 2.5-year. That's kind of funny because, like I said, he's turning 3. So, Hey, we could have had a kid's date, couldn't we? If we would have lived closer. But I guess Sweden and where you live is not that like on the same kind of radar at the time.
Exactly.
Oh, you got my bow, didn't you? I don't have an item to defend myself with as this zombie's coming across. I got a skeleton down here, preparing myself for immediate death. No, but beyond that, I think if people really want to know where I come from or like where they might have seen me as of late, I've been working as product manager / kind of like co-modeler for Terrace HD for a while. And he's also one of the people who's been playing here on the server. Yeah. And so, well, kind of joined. He was more or less the reason as to why I even got to join, because he reached out to me and said, like, oh, I got this Swedish friend who does a Let's Play, and it's pretty okay, man. Right? And we've had beef in Terrace's videos sometimes, and he probably recognized my name from there. And so I was invited, kind of like on a pretty open framed premise, and I appreciate that. I didn't expect to get to be part of this group. It's super cool, and of course that's where my content approach comes from. I want to make sure that whatever I deliver is to pair with, kind of like the level of quality that you get out of somebody who does this as like a regularity in their life.
Right.
But on the contrary of doing like videos more scarcely in overall layout, like when they arrive and stuff like that. I'm gonna, like, I think to myself, I've said I'll have a roster of a video every second week, prefer. I want to get down to one a week, but I also have these complexes that I want to try to finish off a build whenever I release a video, right? So instead of just releasing something half-built and then speak about it from like a half-built perspective, I want to make sure there's actually something tangible to watch properly when you are watching one of my videos.
Right.
So it's always like a cohesive kind of wrap-up to the contents. So like I said, I'm very mindful of the stuff that I do, even though it's not always good stuff. It's stuff.
You're doing an excellent job of answering the questions I have on this list before I get to them.
Well, that's really cool, because like I said, I was wondering if you had more questions, and you only said, tell me more about yourself, so I'm just going on it.
You're just going. You're doing it. Taking my job.
Like I said, I'm a good talker, right?
You got it.
No, but come on, it just... interesting.
So many diamonds
I know
in this
how
cave.
to do that. No. Oh, there is absolutely. I got 15 so far.
These doors will help.
Oh, no.
Okay,
no.
everybody...
This guy doesn't even know what I'm about.
Calm down.
Oh, that's in my bum! Oh, yes, you're aiming really carefully, trying to hit between the cheeks, aren't you? There we go. Thank you. Appreciate that.
There.
Yeah, he really got that close. Up close and personal.
What I love
do
is
appreciate that.
I had a question on here that was like, what kind of content do you typically do? Energetic? Calm? I think we got there. I think we're covered.
I would be honest, and from my own perspective, and I guess it's honesty from my own perspective, as to be said. Oh, there's a spawner over there.
Oh, might want to take a peek.
Not only to take a peek, I want to put my... Oh, shoot, lanterns. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to do that. There's spiders, 3 of them. Do you happen to have anything useful for that?
Got a bow still. Yeah, I think your bow got burned
up. Yay, my bow got burned up.
It lived.
There's nothing like a burnt bow.
It lived for
all right, so,
no time at all.
Get off my face.
Ceiling spider.
No, but I guess there's something quite... Oh, so there's a name tag here. I'm going to take that in case I can drop it and kill it. Right. I want to make sure that we lose it properly if we do.
Yeah.
Oh, we got cat as well. I'm going to bring that just because people want to hear the cat music played more often. No, but here's the thing. I've always been interested in the concept of podcasting and things of that nature. Storytelling through audio media. That's why kind of sound design made sense to me. I've been playing the cello since I was 8 years old. So I'm a musician at heart as well. And musicians, they strive from conflict and emotional turmoil. But with that, it's also come a great sense of pace. And I try to think in a kind of musical kind of pace pattern when I make content. Oh, you got a baby zombie.
Oh, yeah, I do.
And there's 3 more coming up from above. No babies, lucky there, though.
Oh, I missed a diamond, so it's all good.
I see it. I'm just going to stand here. No, I'm not going to stand here. I'm just going to move over to your area and take the diamond. That's nobody will...
Yeah, everybody's after me. It's all good.
Yeah, perfect. Good, here's more torches. Just one, though, sadly. Nothing more.
Yeah, well.
But the podcasting concept basically has been playing really well into the video concepting as well. Because you approach a video more like a radio show in a sense. And I think that might set me apart from the others here a bit. That I think of a video more like an actual TV show in a sense. I want there to be a bit of this, a bit of that, and it's basically like a whole candy bag. So if you watch an ArtsByKev video, it should feel you should feel like it's been going through a lot of returning themes and things you can expect through them thematically. As you go, basically, because I love editing down things. You do that a lot when you do anything with audio, because you don't have the narrative or visuals, right?
Right.
That can help display. You don't have a camera. You don't have events on screen. You basically have to rely heavily on the user's imagination. So whenever you're painting a story, you can always, of course, use sound effects into that display. But what's even more important is the pacing of the conversation. Cut people often on and try to figure out the vibe that you get out from just balancing out when people are talking and how they're talking and what they're talking about. So if people are into video editing or audio editing and they watch one of my videos, I want them to be able to also decipher that knowledge as they watch through, that there is a certain meticulousness. So I'm kind of nerdy when it comes to that. Not nerdy in the level of focusing too much on it, but nerdy as in I want to make sure that I always tell a good, cohesive, fun story, even when there's nothing fun going on.
There's a fine line between nerdy and passionate.
Yeah, absolutely. And passionate has always been a big thing. I may be over-passionate sometimes, and that's to my detrimental. So content-wise, you were asking whether I make high-paced content or things in between. Talking is a thing. I wouldn't necessarily say talking constitutes to high-energy video formats, because I do like low-energy, just relaxed stuff as well. But I believe that the pace, like I said, is crucial to making a video interesting and engaging. I'm completely convinced that I'm not going to be like the main voice in this community when it comes to that.
Right.
I think people generally have a more relaxed view on how to put the videos together.
It is a melting pot. Mindcrack has always been a melting pot. You know, it's
yeah, and I appreciate that about it. Like this, you can be yourself, and
right.
it really works.
But I think that was probably one of the more exciting things about the rebirth here is that we got some Kevs in here. You know, we got some people that are.
Are you calling me a group of people? I
Yep.
like that.
You know,
is it because of the voices in my head? So,
yeah,
in my heads.
It's the energy and the effort. Not to say that calmer videos are low effort. It's just
no.
It's a different
It's just the way
style.
they package, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's how you package. Because one of the things that I know a lot of people love to do, like people that there's a bunch of people that watches YouTube videos because they want to have something podcast-like they can bring on while they're about to head to bed.
Yep.
They can fall asleep to. They can just enjoy a person they like hearing talking, right? I'm into that myself. I definitely have a lot of creators that I listen to just for the sake of enjoying a soothed voice. And in that case, a mining session with somebody that isn't eventful or anything like that, just them walking and talking, is perfect. I love that. A lot of that. I can absolutely fall asleep to that type of content. But on the contrary, when I make content myself, like I said, I think of it as a radio show. And a radio show, oh, sorry, sir, do you have something we can fill up with? We have diamonds in the roof here.
Well, free to use the wood if you have that. Oh, okay.
No, I'll use the wood then. Let's see if I can get to this. I'm kind of lost my train of thought there for a second. That's the drawback of talking too much. You can lose yourself in your own conversation, which is kind of bad. Try to be mindful of that, but it doesn't always work out.
Well, Mindcrack, you know, it's all founded from Good, and nobody can derail themselves more than Good can. It's fine.
I kind of respect that, and maybe that's one of the things that I really liked about this community when I came into it. Just realizing there is this vivid plethora of individuals and their ways of doing things that just works. Well, I think this conversation has so far been all over the place. I'm trying to think of what there is to nail down that people might be interested in, whilst also remembering try to not lose the threads I've already spun.
And you have 1 minute to do it.
Oh, wow!
You have 1 minute.
Okay, people, brief. What I actually do here on YouTube is try to make cool models for you to look at and laugh at and be creative. That's what I came here for. And I try to use the Let's Play videos as a way to express that creative desire and ambition as well. But more so in a relaxed fashion. So maybe, yes, you could argue that the videos that I do want to make and would be making on the main channel as by regular is more on the end of kind of like, hey, let's take a look at this cool thing that I made. It's made in Blockbench. We added it to Minecraft. Some people died fighting it. Hey, that's kind of funny, right? Or things of that nature. Or just, here's a really silly prompt. Let's make that. I want to spur imagination and like basically let people embark on their own creative train of thoughts whilst they're watching my content. That's one of my big things. I'm an influencer at the end of the day. I love to inspire. Teaching is a natural part of inspiration, right? But beyond that, that's really what I want to do.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I think I grabbed everything I needed by the end there.
I just had to give you a minute. Just had to give you a minute, and time is up. Drop your pick.
Perfect.
Please don't actually drop your pick. It's very valuable.
I'm dropping my pick. There we go. It's on there. I picked it up again. There we go.
All right.
Do we head out?
Let's head to the surface. Let's try not to die on the way up, and we'll get our tally.
That's going to be harder said than done because you have the rest of my torches.
Mm-hmm. I've got no torches. I've got no hope, but we're gonna get through it. All right. Throw your stuff in the top row there.
There we go.
Nice haul. All right.
All right. Did you just move my gold ore?
I think that was my gold ore.
No, that was my gold ore. Absolutely, it was my.
Well,
no,
here's
just
the
joking
deal.
with you. That was yours. That was yours.
The deal. As a thank you for coming on to the show, this is all yours. It's winner takes all, and the winner is you for being here at all. So, congratulations
Oh, come on.
gaining
well, at
all
least
of this loot.
you're gonna get to keep that. I don't want to, like...
I insist.
That's your pickaxe.
I insist. Okay, well the silk touch.
The pickaxe, yeah.
I must take back.
All of this
is yours.
Can we split the diamonds at least? I feel uncomfortable taking all of this. I'm fine taking the rest, but the diamonds, no.
I'll accept tips, but...
So, let's see, we got 4 there. I can take 20, because I have a fortune pickaxe. I'm fine.
Leave it all in there for now. I still got a tally.
Okay, you got it. I'm just going to
yeah, just combine
pile it all together then.
Yeah.
I'm just going to pile it all so you can see how beautiful this is.
Oh, don't forget your name tag.
Oh, yeah, the name tag, too. I forgot about that.
Yeah. All right, with a score of 861, I think you did exceedingly well. And it is time for you to shout out where people can find you on the internet.
Wow, okay, so guys, girls, and everything in between there, if you want to find me, I'm over in the ArtsByKev channel. If you want to learn Blockbench, check out the More by Kev channel. That's my second channel where I do upload tutorials to nowadays. And there's more coming. If you want to check out my Swedish channel, don't do that. Anyways, no, I'm ArtsByKev on Twitter, I'm ArtsByKev everywhere. That's about it. I do stuff, I create stuff, I exist. And if you want to see more of what I'm about to do here on the server, you'll have to just simply follow my content, because I'm not going to disclose any of that out here.
Oh, I was going to say, if you want to look at that camera, or that camera, tell people what you're...
Which camera? This camera?
This one, no, or that one, or this one, or that one.
Oh, there's a camera right here? Here we go. I like that camera. One of my favorites, actually.
Yeah.
You really made this one.
All right.
Oh, that one? That one. Oh, yeah, this one.
There we go.
Michael is confused. That's why we're looking at the ground. Yeah, I like this. This is the good camera.
There you go.
Here we go.
All right, what are you up to on the server? What should people be excited about?
They should be excited to find an absolute mess happening over in the sea area, as I am building what I wanted to call, or I decided to call, Kevtopia. It's basically a little bit of like a cliffside residence. What exactly? We'll just have to wait and see.
And we'll see you next time on Introducing Mindcrack.
See you next... oh, you got some leaves there. Bye-bye!